Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Hope you're having a great Friday. The 10-year, 3440, right? So we were sitting on the jobs report that came out today. The expectation by most economists were we were going to add 180,000 or so jobs to the economy. We added 253, and they thought that the unemployment number would be about 3.6%, and it decreased to 3.4%. So the 10-year took a run, and then it stopped. Then it just banged up to 3.4, and it just pretty much leveled off there for the rest of the day. So that was good news, right? And then I just recently read where consumer credit had also spiked, right? So who knows? I mean, I don't know that the economy is that brisk, right? I think inflation is still there. I think that, I don't know where all these jobs are at, but they're obviously people are out there. So good news that people are getting jobs. We'll see what it means in the long run for the 10-year Treasury and mortgage, right? What else happened today? I can tell you this: the last 3 days it felt like 21 and 20. I mean, the phone has just been ringing off the hook, right? Which has been awesome, right? Couple things today. So I had a call from one of our. She's not our top tier agent, but she's been around for years, and she gives us a deal here or there, usually tough deals, right? And today was no different. I don't think it's a tough deal, but she called, and the client was literally supposed to close a couple days ago and said, hey, we were at the end. We were at the end, and it fell apart, and can you help us, please? So took a look at it and talked to the client, and I don't know, unless there's a shoe gonna drop someplace along the way. I said, it just looks like regular old lending to me. So we'll take that deal. Hopefully get it done in the next. I told the gentleman it's gonna probably give us at least 14 days, and we'll jump all over it, right? But he has all of his documents together and that kind of stuff. So that was great. Also had an opportunity to talk to a client that buying 875, right? $875,000 purchase price, right? And looking at jumbo loans and looking at different options. Wanted to put just a little bit of money down, right? He wants to put 10% down. In the jumbo world, you're going to get hit for 10% down, and not that many jumbo lenders will go 10%, right? It's kind of you got to know where to go. Now, we have access to some, but when you compare that and what the qualifications are, the guidelines are a little bit more strict when you look at jumbo. The amount of money you have to have in reserves and some other things that are different than if it's a conventional mortgage. So we took that thing, looked at it a couple different ways, and ultimately we landed on a 876, 20% down, gave us 700 and something, just low 700. So conventional mortgages now will go 726, 200. So we're up underneath that at 80%. We're avoiding PMI, and we're coming behind it, and we can go to 95%. So essentially, it could be a 876 purchase, 5% down. We're sneaking behind it with what we call a piggyback second, right? So that's the way we built it, and hopefully he'll win the offer. And we'll go to bat for 876 purchase price, right? With 5% down, with 700 credit score too. So all good stuff, right? I think that's it. A bunch of other stuff went down. They just talked to a veteran and thanked him for his service first of all, but and they did first time home buyer, right? And said, hey man, VA, I call it the pinnacle. So if you need anything, I'm going to get out of here. My wife, God's already gone to meet some friends to start the Cinco de Mayo. And again, it's just been a blessing that that I'm still here on the phone. I got another 30 minutes worth of work to do, and then I'm going to bolt. But if you need something, 404-915-6834. Clickmortgage.com. Have an unbelievable weekend. Stay safe. Be well.